The NAPA late models getting set to go for their feature event here tonight at Baer Speedway. Fun 101 $20 carload night here for the NAPA late models. Field down the back straightaway, getting set to go green for 30 laps. Marcus, Hoffman, Cook, Fisher, Cook, Minnick, and Fisher. And we are racing. Derek Hoffman in the 2-car going to take the outside lane out into the race lead ahead of Eric Barkus. Tommy Cook, the 08, working there as well. Tommy Cook in that high lane. Trying to make that high lane work around Brandon Barkus. Dean Cook's there in the 8-car, the black 8. Tommy Cook 3rd, Dean Cook 4th. Then it's Fisher, father and son. Terry Fisher Jr., the 46. Terry Fisher Sr., the 33. Battle is for second. Tommy Cook, the 8-car, trying to get to the inside of Brandon Barkus. Tommy Cook, the 08, working the bottom lane around the 50-car of Brandon Barkus. Dean Cook, the 8, sits 4th. He's trying to close in now on the Kendallville, Indiana driver, Brandon Barkus. To the outside of Dean Cook works Terry Fisher Jr. in 46. Tommy Cook, the 08, is all over the back bumper of Derek Hoffman. Hoffman, the 2, Cook, the 08. Tommy Cook, the 08, to the inside now. A big orange, Derek Hoffman down the backstretch. Side by side, they continue to work. Tommy Cook, the 08, still battling with Derek Hoffman. Cook sawing on that wheel right now in the 08 machine. Still holding pat, trying to make that bottom lane work around the 2 of Derek Hoffman. Hoffman still making that high lane work though. Still dead even through corners 3 and 4. Brandon Barkus, the 50, doing a good job holding off Dean Cook and Terry Fisher Jr. Steve Minnick, the 72, stuck back there. Problems for the 08 of Tommy Cook. Tommy Cook, the 08, is going to be dropping back here just a little bit. That's going to let Derek Hoffman get a pretty good advantage over second place. Problems for car number 08, Tommy Cook, as that car is not running as it comes down the front straightaway. Problems for the Fort Wayne, Indiana driver, Tommy Cook. Was quick qualifier here just 1 week ago. That's going to put Barkus in the 50. Back into second. Dean Cook 3rd. Terry Fisher Jr., the 46, now 4th. Steve Minnick Jr., 5th. 33, Terry Fisher Sr. rounding out. The car's on track. Barkus, Cook, Fisher, and Minnick. 2nd through 5th right now. Derek Hoffman with a big lead down the backstretch. About a half a straightaway lead for Big Orange of the Mancino's Hi-Ho Again car. Mean Dean Cook. Oh, Barkus, the 50, all kinds of squirrely. He's going to lose a couple of spots. He's going to drop back now to 5th. But Mean Dean Cook in the Busted Knuckle Racing, Service Mechanical, car number 8 into 2nd. Last year's Baer Speedway NAPA late models track champion, Dean Cook into 2nd. Some body work flapping on that number 8 machine, but nonetheless, he holds the runner-up spot. Steve Minnick Jr., the 72, is there as well. Minnick 3rd, Fisher Jr. sits 4th. Second, third, and fourth under a blanket. These three cars trying to run down race leader Derek Hoffman. Dean Cook, Steve Minnick Jr., and Terry Fisher Jr. Second, third, and fourth. Terry Fisher Sr. fifth, coming to halfway. This time by for your race leader, Derek Hoffman. Dean Cook still sitting in second. Steve Minnick Jr. trying to make that high lane work. The last two track champions battling here for the runner-up spot. Minnick was in 2010. Dean Cook was in 2011. Almost three wide off the corner, but Steve Minnick Jr., a power move around the high side, puts him into the runner-up spot. Dean Cook trying to fight back along the bottom. Terry Fisher Jr. in the 46, working the high side of mean Dean Cook. Minnick sitting in second. Does Minnick have enough time to chase down race leader Derek Hoffman? We will find out. Hoffman in the lead, but makes you wonder for how much longer. Steve Minnick Jr. in the 72 appears to be catching the 2 car at Derek Hoffman. Terry Fisher Jr. in 46 still third. Dean Cook fourth. Terry Fisher Sr. sits fifth. Brandon Barkus in sixth. Yellow flag gonna come out. Yellow going to come out for a piece of metal on the racetrack. Yellow flag out. Derek Hoffman out in front of Steve Minnick Jr., Terry Fisher Jr., and Dean Cook. Terry Fisher Sr. sits in fifth. Brandon Barkus sixth. Green flag, we're back racing. Immediately on the restart, Steve Minnick Jr. takes that 72 car to the high lane, but Hoffman throws the block. Terry Fisher Jr. in 46, he's trying to fight back. Fisher sitting in third. Now Fisher's going to take a look to the inside of Minnick, but Minnick diamonds the corner, throwing a block. Derek Hoffman still holding the race lead, less than 10 to go. Top 3 cars still running single file. Should be a shootout here in the final 5 circuits. Here comes Minnick again, taking a look to the bottom, but Hoffman throwing the block. Hoffman strong off the corner. But Minnick trying to fight in that car number 72. Minnick has one feature win this year in that late model, and he won last week in the modifieds on a photo finish with Pete Wormcastle. Terry Fisher Jr., the 46, appears to be holding strong right now with Minnick in second. Does Fisher Jr. have something here in the final couple of circuits? Fisher again with a look to the inside of Minnick. He's got a fender on him down the backstretch. Fisher Jr. side by side with Steve Minnick Jr. That's the battle for the runner-up spot. Terry Fisher Jr. spends most of his time competing on the CRA Super Series Late Model Tour, and Brandon Barkus spins it around down in corners number 1 and 2. He just barely makes it off the top of the racetrack. Yellow flag gonna come out. Minnick and Fisher Jr., your top 3. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Derek Hoffman drips it high. Here comes Minnick to the bottom. Battle for the race lead. Down the back straightaway. Minnick clears Hoffman, but here comes Hoffman back to the inside. Oh, both cars going to spin it around. Minnick got past Derek Hoffman, but then Hoffman and Minnick get together in corners 3 and 4. Yellow flag back out. On the back bumper of the race leaders, Terry Fisher Jr. driving Chad Richardson's late model here this evening. Dean Cook third. Terry Fisher Sr. sits fourth. Derek Hoffman fifth. Here we go. Green flag back in the air to settle it with the NAPA late models at Baer Speedway.
Back in the green, Steve Minnick Jr. with the race lead. Terry Fisher.
It's a 2-horse race. Rice now out in front. Steve Minnick Jr. trying to hold off. Terry Fisher Jr. Terry Fisher Jr. moonlighting here in the 46 car before he'll do battle on Monday at Shady Bowl Speedway. Minnick still ahead, this time by battle for third. Dean Cook the 8, Derek Hoffman the 2, Terry Fisher Sr. the 33. Two laps to go, this time by for race leader Steve Minnick Jr. Derek Hoffman in the high lane trying to get around Dean Cook. Cook fighting back along that bottom lane. White flag in the air, this time by for Steve Minnick Jr. Down the back straightaway for the final time. He's got 2 feature wins here this year, 1 late model, 1 modified, but he's going to add 1 more to the late model here tonight. The Joe Tucker Racing, Minnick Racing, Pro Bowl S72, Steve Minnick Jr. wins the late models. Terry Fisher Jr. second, Derek Hoffman third, Dean Cook fourth, Terry Fisher Sr. will round out the top 5. Add another feature win into the column of Steve Minnick Jr. as he takes it tonight in the NAPA late models, part of Fun 101, $20 carload night at Baer Speedway.